problems as a result. There have been around 1,500 similar lawsuits filed, but this is the first one, in fact, to go to trial. Claire Daffy is tracking all of this for us. So, Claire, just bring us up to date. Have we heard from Mark Zuckerberg? What has he said so far?
Yeah, Isa, we just got our first update from the courtroom. And interestingly, I'll tell you that the plaintiff who filed this lawsuit, Kaylee, she is in court to listen to Mark Zuckerberg's testimony today. This is the first time that she has actually been in court as this trial has gone on. Mark Zuckerberg did take the stand this morning. And so far, he has been questioned essentially around this core point of whether the company has prioritized profits over safety. He was asked by the plaintiff's lawyer, Mark Lanier, about whether there are children that are younger than 13 on the platform and what Meta has done to prevent that. Technically, the company says you have to be 13 to sign up, but Lanier brought in internal documents that suggested that potentially millions of 10 to 12-year-olds were on Instagram as of 2015. He pointed out the fact that Meta only started asking users to add their birth date when they sign up in 2019. 2 years later, in 2021, it started going back and asking existing users how old they were. And Zuckerberg said that the company had some privacy concerns before it started implementing those age verification policies, but he ultimately feels like they ended up in a good place here. He was also asked whether Meta had goals to maximize time spent on Instagram. Zuckerberg conceded that earlier on in the company, they may have had those kinds of goals, but now the company is really focused on providing value to its users. And again, all of this really trying to get at the reasonableness of the actions that Meta has taken to protect young users. It has talked throughout this trial about safety features like parental oversight controls, default privacy settings for young users, and the jury is really going to have to decide whether Meta did enough to protect kids on the app, Isa.
Yeah, look, many families, and we've heard from some on CNN, clearly looking, Claire, for accountability.